Welcome to my channel. It's day 26 of my 30-day Ultimate Creativity Challenge. And today's prompt is Novelty, Burrowing Creature, and Steampunk. Today I wanted to draw something that was, I don't know, a little bit different. For a burrowing creature, I wanted to draw, I immediately thought of a mole. And I was like, well, I don't really want to draw a mole. I want to draw something a little more complex because my last few days have been, what am I talking about? Yesterday was a little more complicated. But I did, after yesterday's complicated drawing, and I really loved it, I wanted to do something just as tedious and complicated and detailed and in depth. So I decided to draw what I'm drawing now, but originally I was thinking oh, mole, Atlantis, burrowing steampunk creature. I totally want to draw a mole from Atlantis, and then I started looking up pictures of him, and I was like, his character design is too simple for what I want to draw today. So I came up with my own character. There's not much of a story to her. She's like a fox lady, because foxes are burrowing creatures, and if you've watched my intro this whole time, then you know that foxes are pretty much my favorite animal. They have been since I can remember, since I was before kindergarten age. And so I looked up different outfits for steampunk, and I came across these pants that didn't have boots or anything on them, and I was like, these pants are perfect for this character, because she doesn't really need shoes, and I really like the detail and complexity in it, and I wanted to focus on textures specifically in this drawing. So despite all my proportions, and especially my face, because I feel like that's the worst part about this drawing, I love all the textures I put into this drawing. Here I'm just playing with hair, trying to figure it out, but I decided to work with it later and just focus on the colors and using textures with colors rather than trying to come up with textures for the shading layer like I usually do with my other drawings. So this drawing doesn't get a shading layer. It will just get the color layers on top. And I start with this drill. As a burrowing creature, she gets a drill, and I looked up different steampunk drills and kind of adapted it into my own drill. Practicality-wise, the drill would not function as a drill. I just think it looks cool. I guess I started with lace. I wanted her to have this lacy top, and I looked up how to draw lace, and this is what I learned from looking it up. Just draw floral patterns and draw little circles all around it, and then fill in the floral patterns after that, and then I end up with my lacy design, and I actually think it looks pretty awesome, so I kept it as is. For the edge, I think the hem of the lace actually makes the outfit look like lace more than anything else, is that hem with the little arches and the phrase coming off of the edges. And if this lace alone took me 3 hours to draw, I probably should have taken me less time, but I don't know. And then I love the texture on these pants that I found online, and I tried to recreate it, but gave up and kind of just did my own design for them, which I really like the design I came up with for the pants. So, onto the drill. This is what I thought I started with, but I guess I didn't. Memories. But I started throwing in different colors, and I want it to look really brassy and really shiny and bronzy. So that was what I was going for with the drill. What do you guys think? Did I make it work? And here I'm adding in shading underneath the lace. And I didn't like the color that I chose originally because it looked too much like the brass color. So I lightened it up. And it still looks like that brass color, but I think it'll be okay. And then I add shading to her corset and this belt. Oh, I love the textures I added to this belt. I was just playing around with textures, and I came across this technique that I really loved, and it worked very well. and made it look really shiny and leathery. And what I did is I just used the opacity level with the pencil, and I used black on top of the brown color, and I kind of just scribbled on top and got that darker color. And then I colored in her little heart brooch there, and her goggles, which I know are disproportioned. And I lost footage of when I colored her eyes and hair, and I'm unfortunate, but at least you get to watch me color her tail. And I used the same technique to color her tail that I used to color her hair. Anyway, there you go. Here's day 26 of the Ultimate Creativity Challenge. Just cross it off for today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 27.